Put out your mics. It's the Play It Again pod, Ab Fab, spoiler spectacular bonanza. Let's get straight into it.
Alright, well, this week with Jason Bourne and Ab Fab.
Yeah.
Not many people get to know, but we'll get straight into it.
Spoilers spectacular.
So San Diego Comic-Con's obviously been on. Brie Larson has been cast as Captain Marvel.
Brilliant. Love it. Short Term 12 is a great movie.
Doing a normal, win an Oscar, then go do your...
Yep. Pretty much. Literally,
deals.
pretty much. She's great. She's a fantastic actor. Not a traditional sort of looking beautiful actress, which is great. I mean, she's stunning, but she's not like that sort of ethereal Kate Blanchett stunning.
Yeah.
Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett, mate, she's still got it. She's still got it. Moving on.
Dope actress has been cast as Iris West in the Flash movie.
As in actress from the movie Dope?
Yeah,
what is the Dope
Kiersey Clements or something.
Who did she play?
The main girl in Dope.
The lesbian best friend.
Oh, cool, yeah. I mean, I don't know what her
West
sexuality has to do with it.
But makes sense. I mean, she looks like an Iris West sort of type.
Yeah. Wait, who's she playing?
Iris West. That's Barry Allen's love interest.
Oh, okay. I know nothing about the Flash. Do you watch the
news reporter? Yeah.
Do you guys watch the TV
I've seen
series?
the TV show.
Is it
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's just
like
like
every superhero movie, every superhero TV show. Yeah, it's a thing. Like, it's whatever.
Yeah. This has been reported that Alden Ehrenreich, or whatever, has been signed to a 3-picture deal for young Han. Now, Gareth Edwards came out and said he's not in Rogue One.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because it's right before, so they have completely... But 3-picture deal. That's interesting to see what he'll...
3-picture deal.
Come into.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're pretty confident with him being...
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see what happens. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. Like, I would prefer an Obi-Wan movie instead.
I think everyone would.
Why not both?
I think you're going to be pretty devo about this. Charlie Hunnam's not returning for Pacific Rim 2. John Boyega produced it.
But he was my least favourite part of the first one. But he was so generic. Now this means Pacific Rim 2 is going to be a success. This is bullshit.
He's actually in a trailer that we're going to cover as well. Comic-Con. King Arthur.
This movie will thrive without Charlie Hunnam. He seems like a lovely guy, but he just has no charisma. At least in that movie.
Like Travis Fimmel as well, like the guy from Warcraft, who's Australian. It's like he seems okay, and he's like
Charlie Hunnam was. I'd say
he's got no charisma.
Charlie Hunnam was worse, just because his American accent was so unnatural. Yeah. Like I wonder who I'd prefer in that movie. Someone that's like really sort of charismatic and, like sort of. I mean, a Chris Pratt would be pretty funny, but they would never be able to afford him. Who would you want? Like, who's like a low grade actor, Charlie Hunnam style, that you would want in that sort of movie?
I don't really know, because you can't really get like most charismatic actors are like probably $10 million per picture. Yeah, I can't even. Joel Kinnaman. I wouldn't mind Joel Kinnaman. He was the most non-charismatic guy in Suicide Squad.
I thought he was pretty good. Yeah. I thought he was alright. Settle down.
Rick Flag.
Yeah.
What
about Jai Courtney?
He was okay and apparently
I mean, if they could get...
But remember, Suicide Squad hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, well, we've heard he's okay, but...
What about... Jesus. This is just like a weird... It's like a really awkward game of theatre sports. What about Bruce Willis? I reckon they could afford Bruce Willis.
Yeah, probably.
It'd be fucking awesome if they just made it like
Idris Elba's in it again.
If they treated it like a joke. My problem was that I think Charlie Hunnam took it too seriously.
Yeah, Idris Elba's in it again, I'm pretty sure, because John Boyega's his... Oh, no, wait. Yeah.
Is John Boyega in it?
Apparently his son.
Fuck! John
He's the one producing and starring in it. He's charismatic enough.
He should just be the fucking star.
He's a fucking idiot.
That's probably racist that I just assumed that he wouldn't be. They're just going to get some generic white dude.
He's producing it and starring.
Well, fuck yeah. Get around it. I'll see that fucking Midnight. Not that I'll have a Midnight, but I'll see it.
Well, speaking of charismatic guys, Jake Gyllenhaal, obviously starring in the Division movie, and Jessica Chastain has joined him.
Yeah.
I like both of them.
Yeah.
I think the Division would probably work better as a movie, because me and JJ played the game. It was okay. It was enjoyable. It was an enjoyable game, but there wasn't like much of a story.
No.
Like there was the background where the plague.
A lot of the story, like you didn't. The story wasn't very explicit. You kind of just did shit, and you found out the story through like dossiers
flashbacks
and stuff
like that. Yeah.
And when it all came together, it was a sick story.
Yeah.
But, I think with like a coherent narrative, it could actually be a decent, real decent movie.
Seems like it could be a really depressing movie.
Hopefully.
Probably, yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like something like,
just be like The Road.
something like action wise, but like Contagion, like that 2000.
Or Contagion, or even like a better World War Z.
The Road.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen The Road?
Yeah.
What about? I thought they were making a Last of Us movie as well.
It's been in like development hell. Like although like Halo.
How can
Last
the Last
of Us,
Halo is a nightmare unless you have like a $300 million budget.
Yeah, it's all been in like a I don't know why they wouldn't do that, a $300 budget and then not. I don't know why they wouldn't do that, but then give Ben-Hur fucking $150 million.
But yeah, well that's garbage. Yeah, well, my only thing is like with Halo, I don't know if it would get the general gaming audiences. Don't really count for that much, like really.
No.
So
and that's the thing when you have a video game film, it's
video
marketed
games
as hey, this is the movie of the great video game, and as soon as people like non-video game people hear that, they're like, oh no. Like, I'm not going to see it.
They're real hard to play. Like, video games are essentially a movie in themselves, really.
Yeah.
But they're, like, video
at the
games
same time,
tell
like,
narratives that can't be told generally
in
through
2
a film.
hours, yeah.
I would
it'll be
like a Halo
interesting.
movie.
That's why I think where The Division might succeed, because it doesn't really have much of a... It's not like a Halo where it's a full 8-hour game,
that's
full story.
where I
whereas
think
this...
Assassin's Creed is going to succeed as well, because it's an original story.
Yeah.
So I
just
do
in the
not want them
universe.
to do any of the Ezio films, because they have narratives that span much longer than 2 hours, 2.5 hours. You can't do it justice.
Yeah. We'll jump on a net bit. Disney's The Nutcracker. I've never heard of it, but apparently Mackenzie Foy will be leading it. Who's the
great.
The
Awesome.
Murph,
None of those
Murph
words.
from
None of those words.
Murph from Interstellar.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
she was
Murph.
what are you doing, Murph? She was great. She was a big up and coming actress. Around her.
Yeah. Abrams has come out and said Star Trek 4 is the best script. So this is the one where Chris Hemsworth will be in it.
Wait, what's this?
Abrams said Star Trek 4 is like he's come out and said it's the best script yet of anything he's made. So
did he say it as they handed him like $1 million? Like then they put it in their hand. It's the best script ever. I don't know.
I'm sort of keen for it because I'm not.
I don't know.
You triggered me. You actually gave Star Trek a high score.
I know I did, but that was only in comparison to all the movies that I gave and also a high score, which were also just as like, hey, I've literally forgotten like most of that movie. I don't know. It was okay. It was enjoyable, but I just I struggled to differentiate it from like every other big budget sci-fi.
Last bit of news: Jeff Johns has been promoted to president of DC Entertainment. So sort of like the Kevin Feige role of role of DC. So interesting.
That's what
they're probably going to need that because he's knows a hell of a lot. He knows, he knows DC.
Yeah. I think that's
with the failure of BVS, like the
genericness of Man of Steel. I think they will. Yeah, this is what they need. Is just one person. I hope he just tells Zack Snyder to fuck off and just makes him. Zack Snyder.
He's already on and doing Justice League. So.
Isn't that funny? I was staring at a picture of Sean Connery on your wall just as I was like saying Zack Snyder. He should just be director of photography and they should get Phil Lord and Christopher Miller to do a film because they can just do anything. Or like,
are they doing?
They're doing.
The league. No, they dropped out. No, don't worry. Yeah.
They should just get like a young up and coming director. Someone like a Gareth Edwards or something, and or even like a Justin Cazale if Assassin's Creed is successful. Let him direct and just make Zack Snyder direct the shots. Have you guys heard of Nerd Writer on YouTube?
No.
He's this really, really good guy that like analyzes films in like 8-minute videos. Check him out. His name's Nerd Writer. And basically, he did this thing about Batman v Superman, and he pointed out that the problem with Batman v Superman is Zack Snyder's a really good cinematographer, but what he does is he puts all these great looking shots, but he doesn't earn those moments. Yeah. So he just puts like that shot of Superman floating above the sky, and it's like a really great shot, but like nothing is built up to that being significant. So it all just seems really boring and generic. Yeah. So Lord of the Rings, that awesome shot of the Fellowship coming over the mountain in like slow motion in the Fellowship of the Ring is like an awesome looking moment, but it's built up to and it's earned by having them all come together and having that little bit of character development before. So that's his problem. So if he could just put together really great looking shots, but had a director that knew how to earn those great looking shots,
like build it up.
I think the DC universe could still be saved.
Okay, well, DC, we'll jump on to trailers. Obviously, there's a few bit. We'll jump on to DC first, because obviously Comic-Con got a huge amount of trailers. Justice League was a surprise to everyone, I think. No one saw this one. the trailer coming out for. Well, no one saw. No one expected it because it's literally like a year and a half away.
Yeah,
but, I thought
they're probably
Batman,
accounting for the reshoots that they're inevitably going to do to add in comedy.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I thought like what's his name? The guy who plays Barry Allen was okay.
Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller. Yeah, I thought he was okay.
I thought he was so awkward, and like that was such
that's
forced
what Barry,
comedy.
Yeah. Like Allen's like though, because he's like a full nerd.
Yeah. Okay.
Real awkward, but I felt Cyborg looked pretty cool.
He did look cool.
He actually, yeah. Aquaman, obviously, there's not much I can really say about that because nothing. Just sort of stood there and grunted and
I don't. It doesn't look good. I'm tired of everyone getting
Justice League doesn't look
fucking
that good.
dick hard over it.
Everyone thought it looked great, but
it does not.
No, Justice League.
It could not be more transparent how much forced comedy is in that fucking trailer.
Yeah, it's so clear that they're going.
Snyder, fuck Snyder.
I don't think we'll get a DC film until Solo Batfleck. Because he will be directing, he'll be writing. Obviously, I've got faith in him enough.
This is Batfleck, not Snyder. Yeah. Snyder, I just don't trust him to make a good movie. I can't see it being good.
And as well as that, the Wonder Woman trailer came out, which looked better of a DC film. Like the action looked pretty sweet, and I do enjoy Chris Pine.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like it didn't look anything.
Looked a bit like Thor. Reminded me a bit of Thor 2.
Yeah.
Like that boring.
It didn't look.
That was like the shittest.
It just looked real boring. Like it didn't look great at all.
We'll see. Gal Gadot. She's not that charismatic, but we'll see how she goes.
She was good
Chris
in the Fast
Pine will
films.
Hopefully.
She was good in the.
Chris
wasn't she
Pine
only in one?
Nah, she was in 2.
She was in 2 and then she
died.
Oh, was she in Fast 6?
Yeah.
Spoilers, by the way. What the fuck?
Fast and Furious is the kind of movie where if you wanted to see it, you'd see it first day with 4 buckets of popcorn.
Yeah. Fast anthology. We got to call it.
We'll jump on to the Blair Witch trailer. No one saw this. This sort of did a 10 Cloverfield. This looked pretty decent.
I haven't seen it.
I enjoy the Blair Witch.
Yeah, Blair Witch 1 was
project.
fucking sick.
Yeah. This one looked fucking pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
It did, like, even the trailer sort of scared me a little bit.
Should I react to the trailer, or do we don't have time? Let's just
move on. I'm keen, I'll see it. Sort of, I think these kind of films, like even 10 Cloverfield Lane, I think these kind of films will do better.
I really like 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Being that it has no hype around it until the trailer comes out, no one knew about it, and then everyone's going to see it, whereas no one knows anything. That's why, like, 10 Cloverfield Lane made a heap of money.
Well,
but
10 Cloverfield Lane was one of those films in what's been a pretty disappointing year for movies in terms of blockbusters. That was one of those films where I watched it.
A lot of movies, really.
Yeah. It was like 90 minutes long, and I really, really enjoyed it. I know you didn't like it that much, JJ, but I
10 Cloverfield.
Yeah.
No, I liked it.
I really was like thoroughly entertained for 90 minutes. I was not that ready for it to end, finally. Also, what a great length for a movie. That was in like all movies were 90 minutes. So like it was just great, man. They were
genuinely love 90-minute films, but your favourite movie's like fucking 3 hours long.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
It genuinely makes no sense.
All 3 of them are like 3.5 hours long,
Did you guys see the Lego Batman trailer?
Yeah, it doesn't look as good as the Lego movie, does it?
No. The thing with Lego movie Batman was funny in it because he was in it for like 15 minutes and made those like quick, witty, like genuinely stupid comments, but it's now this film's relying on it, most likely an hour and a half long film, which will get Corey sort of a little bit going, but...
Yeah, a little bit hard.
But it's relying on that for the full length of the movie, which I think is going to lose its
I think if they
touch.
Don't put Batman in it that much and put lots and lots of Batman characters...
Well, the Robin kind of looked funny.
Yeah, it looks alright.
Yeah.
It looks okay. I know. Yeah. I'm sure Lego will make lots of fucking Batman sets and make lots of money.
Yeah. Next one, the Fantastic Beasts Comic-Con trailer.
I'm
excited, but I'm excited, but I'm not. It's not like I'm excited, but it's not like a Rogue One for me, where it's like the same universe. Yeah. It's just like I have faith in David Yates. It'll probably be a good movie. It's just that, like at the same time, I'm not like I won't go to a midnight thing for it.
Here's my point. Here's my point. It has everything going for it, but so did the Hobbit.
Yeah.
And I fucking hate the Hobbit. I hate the Hobbit.
No, the Hobbit had so much production issues. That was well known. That went for 3 years. That's the thing. The trailer came out and everyone thought it looked good, but when everyone knew that it wasn't going to be as great because it started with a lot of physical, all the characters were actual physical instead of CG, and then like a year later they stopped. Whereas this one sort of just had a coherent.
My only thing is, I saw the shot of because what made the Harry Potter so good was like a lot of the practical effects. I saw the shot of the CG goblins, and immediately I was just like, "Oh, Hobbit, fucking Vietnam flashbacks." Like I was just like, literally, because that was like the thing that the Hobbit that I see is just like laziness in terms of. Instead of the awesome, because I watched Lord of the Rings again the other day, and how good are like the practical orcs? Like they still look good now, real, and they look scary as fuck, man, because they're gross and like covered in all this dirty as fucking makeup.
Well,
whereas the CG orcs in the Hobbit were just like fake, and they just didn't. They were just so boring, so fucking boring. So I'm getting those sort of weird vibes. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Colin Farrell in it as well.
And Ezra Miller's in it as well. Yeah. I don't mind Colin Farrell. He's good in some movies, but I don't really like him as an actor.
I don't like him in Harry Potter though, because I like the idea of like unknown actors that you can actually believe as characters. I don't want to look at him and be like, oh, it's Colin Farrell. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll definitely see it. But it's one of those films where I'm eager to see the reviews before I actually see the movie.
Yeah.
We'll jump on to the next one. King Arthur. So this is a Guy Ritchie film, and I think we all realised that about 3 seconds into the trailer with all the weird editing and the... But looks okay. I always sort of get round these kind of films, these fantasy medieval films. I don't know why. I just like get around them, and then I'd see them. They're shocking. Like Seventh Son, I was like, it was fucking disgraceful. But I was like, those kind of films, I always sometimes get around.
Do you remember what the last Guy Ritchie film was?
It would have been... Well, Sherlock Holmes was 2013.
Came out last year, and it was probably my least favourite movie for the entire year.
Oh, Man from U.N.C.L.E.
I hated everything about it.
It's just completely different, though. It's just completely different.
I don't know.
I like most of Guy Ritchie's films. I really like Lock,
Stock, Two Smoking Barrels?
Yeah, that's good. But like Rock and Fella and Snatch and both of the Sherlock Holmes I enjoy. But I'm really keen for it at the same time. Like, the trailer looked okay, but like as I said, I get around these films and having a talented, good director behind it.
The super generic as fuck lead they've got probably doesn't help. Stop, Charlie, please.
We'll jump onto the last 2 trailers. Doctor Strange.
Yep.
As the trailers come out, I think I'm getting more keen for this. Just because it looks like the Inception. Yeah, it looks like if you leave the cinema, you're fucked. Like you won't know what's going on.
Yeah, pretty much. It is a bit overwhelming.
Like seeing those like 4 cities just like fucking the same city but the 4 mirror versions of it, like I'm just like, whoa.
I'm apprehensive it'll be like a bit of an overly CGI extravaganza.
I really like Mads Mikkelsen though and Benedict Cumberbatch.
It's I mean, I don't think the villain will be that good.
No.
The villain
the Marvel villains are never that good, and that's where I think DC have failed with Doomsday and Zod, where DC have most of the best villains.
Yeah.
And the last 2 films have been shocking in villains.
Exactly.
Hopefully Joker will change, but we'll see. See next week. We'll see next week.
I am apprehensive. I don't think the villain's going to be good. It just looks a bit like overly CGI, and it looks like it's just going to get a bit sort of boring.
Yeah. Second last one. Well, this is the last trailer, but we'll jump onto the Rogue One sizzle one that was released in celebration, but Kong Skull Island, which I think was the best trailer out of the all.
And the most unexpectedly good trailer.
I'm really excited for this. Obviously got a great cast. I think the tone in this was like eerily fucking creepy. And like I think like that's where King Kong, like the first I didn't mind the 2004 one, I think it was. The first hour was real freaky. But then it sort of just got real out of like dinosaurs and shit like that, which is fucking weird, but...
It was so long. Oh my god.
It was very long, yeah. Peter Jackson loves a long film, doesn't he?
He does. I hope they have a bug scene. Like, in the first one they have that awesome scene with, no music. That is that's still one of, the creepiest scenes. And the CGI still holds up as well.
Yeah.
Do you remember that
scene? This Kong is apparently fucking, huge compared to the one 12 years ago. Size-wise. The Kong gorilla, the Kong. I'm really keen for it. It's not coming out till March next year, does it?
Something like that.
June, yeah.
That's not that far away.
But
I'm super fucking keen for it. Yeah. And great cast as well. You got John Goodman who's playing creepy John Goodman, which I always enjoy.
Cloverfield,
Yeah, he's playing Cloverfield Lane.
Tom Hiddleston, I'm keen to see him in something else rather than Loki.
Yeah.
Because I haven't really seen him in much apart from that, really. I've seen him in the Night Manager TV show, but I've thinking about it, he's not actually in much. But
he was in a movie just recently. He was in obviously the
High Rise or whatever.
He was in that. He was in that, and then he was in what's the movie? I can't remember what it's called, but it's like this super colourful. Guillermo del Toro directed it.
Crimson Peak.
Yeah, Crimson Peak.
But other than that, he's not been in like a film of this caliber, apart from all the Marvel films. But he's not really in that. No, so I'm keen to see him. He's a great actor. Yeah, I'm Larson. I'm keen.
Isn't he the next Bond?
No, it hasn't been announced. He's front running all the odds and stuff. Yeah, apparently he's most likely will be.
Who's second? I want Idris Elba, but whatever.
I don't know who's second, but it'll probably trigger me if I check. Yeah. All right, we'll jump on to our movie reviews. So we've got Jason Bourne and Ab Fab.
All right,
we'll get JJ to touch on Ab Fab, I reckon, first, just because I think he's the only one who saw it, and I think he's the only one who will see it.
Yeah. It's... it straddles that line between, kind of out of touch, oh, we're old, and, we don't understand what a mobile phone is, haha, that's the joke, get it? That kind of humour. And then just really fucked up, racist,
But that's the joke, right? They're old, so they're racist.
It's so...
Cringy?
Cringe, all of it. But then there's, a lot of... Similar to, that one queef joke in Ghostbusters. Mm-hmm. A lot of that. Just humour that, if a male comedian said it, you'd be like, oh, yeah, haha, dick joke. And when a female comedian says it, it's whoa, this is, progressive, oh, wow. Yeah. But it's not funny. They're just haha, we love dicks, haha.
Yeah. JJ just very much mimed. Who juggling a
was it Sony that distributed this film?
Who?
Sony?
I have a feeling it might have been Village. I have a feeling it might have been Roadshow that distributed.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that actually makes more sense because they were the ones
that did they had all the.
No, they were the ones advertising it all over everywhere, Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
That sort of
I'm pretty sure Roadshow did it. It's just not a funny film. I'm embarrassed that I laughed a lot, but it was just kind of I'd laugh and then remember what I'm seeing and what just happened, and I was like, oh, no.
How's the chemistry between the two leads? Can you tell they've been on a TV show with each other for a while?
Yeah.
So they're really good. Have you seen the TV show?
No. See, when we got the advertisements for it, I didn't even realise it was a TV show.
My mum loves the TV show. She has every fucking episode on DVD. She thinks it's one of her favourite shows of all time. She did not like this film at all. She said it was nowhere near as good as the show. It was a massive letdown.
Isn't that the common with TV, the movie shows?
Absolutely.
The Sex and the City entourage. And...
Yeah. She said that the two leads are they're good as ever because they were the best bit about the show, but it just doesn't hold up. Putting them in the modern time period isn't that funny. And...
Well, see, I thought this was an old TV show. Didn't realise it was just mid 90s and early 2000s. It's not really relatively not that old.
Oh, it's pretty old now. Yeah.
10 odd years.
Yeah. You sound like John Oliver. It's 2016, guys. What are we doing? Hey, progressive transgender.
There's actually a lot of There's actually some transgender jokes in there, and it just it's very
Zoolander 2.
Yeah.
Oh, Zoolander 2, don't even.
Yeah, it's just it's just oh, we're old and don't understand things that are different.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. Yeah. Not as in that those jokes, not transgender people.
What would you give it?
Yeah. Probably a 3.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Savagery.
We'll jump on to Jason Bourne. Okay. I enjoyed it. It was a movie. I thought it wasn't as well thought out as the last three Matt Damon ones. The story was okay in this one, but that's where the Ultimatum and Supremacy all excelled. The story, it wasn't your normal spy movie. The story was actually really good and thought out. This one, the story was okay. The action scenes were great though. The car chases were fucking awesome. There's not much really to get you can't really talk about much spoiler wise.
It's the same as all the other ones.
Same as all the other ones.
Except this one's more clean cut. It's kind of it's its own story.
Well, it's the same. It's the same director and writer, and he came. I'd probably give it a 7. I enjoyed it for what it was. It wasn't the other ones. I'd probably be 8.5. I really liked the other ones, but this one it was. Thank God it wasn't awful some sequels where they release it 10 years later.
Yeah,
like The Hobbit. But
no, it was good. It was
a movie.
I felt it was just kind of this sequence of events that just happened. There was no really flowing feeling to it. It just shit kind of happened, and like the trailer, like in the first trailer where he like punches the dude out in the desert, like that was legitimately like that was the same length as the trailer. It was seriously Matt Damon standing there looking rough and then punching a dude out and then going somewhere.
And they cut it better in the trailer. In the trailer, they actually showed the punch. That one scene got me keen for the film because it's just a fucking dude punching another dude, man. It was great. Never has a punch been that interesting, man. I'm just like getting shivers. Like that is such a fucking good way.
It was so
to market that film. It was just him just fucking punching a dude in the face.
Yeah.
And like it's so disappointing in the movie when you get to it because I was like, it's like one of the sort of the opening scene. Yeah. And I was just like, oh, here we go, man. Someone's gonna get punched in the face by another male, and then it doesn't happen. Like it's really the sound is lower.
Yeah.
And it's cut away, and it's really kind of like
it's from the opposite angle as well. So I think in the trailer you see it from Matt Damon's back, but in this one you see it from his front, and he just kind of stands there and punches the dude, and then just turns away and walks away.
Yeah.
Like there's no like lingering like fuck you like standing over.
It was very shaky cam as well.
See all
the Bourne films.
I didn't mind the shaky cam. I thought it was done
I like the shaky cam. Thing that I had with this, two things. Alicia Vikander's accent. What the fuck was going on?
I think that was like an American.
It was so.
I think it was normal. I think it was meant to be she's someone from Europe.
It was it was weird. I thought she was trying to put on an American accent.
No, she's a fucking professional actor.
Yeah,
actress. No one is that shit at American accents.
And another thing, and this was something that was pretty prevalent in all the other ones as well, though. That it's such an American movie. They're like, "Oh, sir, we've got a problem. What do we do?" And he's like, "Oh, we'll just fucking kill it. We'll nuke it. Why not?"
Yeah,
but like,
it's just some of the dialogue.
Yeah, but I disagree. That is literally it's social commentary. That is literally Bourne's point. Is that he's like, you can't just eliminate problems. It's like even Captain America: Winter Soldier. He's like, you can't just get rid of problems before they fucking happen.
Even like in the trailer, some of the dialogue was cringy. Like that guy's like, "Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne."
That's not even in the movie.
No, that's not even in the movie. Even in the trailer,
they're like, "Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne."
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
It happened in the last like three. Like
I know that's what you want.
That's so much better in Bond when they're like Bond's been away hiding, and it's like M, and they're like, man, we've just got to try. It's Bond. It's always like this.
I love. He's gone off the radar, and it's like
we've just got unidentified. It's Bond. It's fucking great.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, it's Jason
what would you give it?
Like 7.5.
Yeah. I was talking to JJ, you fucking idiot.
How dare you? Okay, I actually, the more I think about it, I didn't mind it because I had a lot of complaints about like the social media plot. I actually really liked the social media plot. I thought it brought him into the modern time really well. I thought the fucking chase during the riots, was that in Greece? I think it was in Greece. Was really great, relevant to what's going on in Greece and stuff. Really cool, really gritty and intense. Him just like fucking knocking people out on the tram was fucking sick. Yeah. He was really boring. I just don't find that character that interesting. Now that you know his backstory, it's kind of just like, he's really like a generic dude. I thought Damon was fine, but I just don't find him that interesting. I thought Alicia Vikander was really cool. She wasn't like super evil. She was just kind of like middle. Yeah. Tommy Lee Jones was just fucking like, he's just great, Tommy Lee Jones.
He's always great.
Tommy Lee Jones.
He was just Tommy Lee Jones and the shit out of him. He was going like No Country for Old Men. You thought you'd seen full Tommy Lee Jones. This is almost like No Country for Old Men. You know, he's like, I had a dream and then I woke up. Like the very end, he just goes full, and he gets more and more wrinkles every fucking year.
Yeah.
There's so much fucking story on his face, man. I want to get just a 4K movie of just his face just staring. Because like there's just so much shit there. Like if you had to paint his face, you'd take like 10 years. And I thought it went for way too long. I thought there was like that chase at the end and like that whole villain subplot with that Italian guy was really kind of fucking generic and boring. I didn't really care for the last chase scene. I thought it wasn't nearly as good as the opening chase scene in the motorbike. It was kind of like over the top. The gritty sort of fight scene is okay. Doesn't go for long enough.
I liked that actually because there was no music backing it.
No.
So it was just you could hear the punches.
There's a lot of build up for that though, so I thought that was a little disappointing. It has a great ending though, I thought. The way it ends.
Yeah, smart ending.
Really smart ending. I mean, you've seen that sort of thing before.
Yeah.
But I didn't mind it. I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay. I sort of agreed.
Because when I was thinking about it before, I was like, I didn't really like it. But now that I think about it and talk about it, I realised I actually really had a good time with it. I really quite enjoyed that movie. So
yeah, well,
Bourne's okay. So what's out in cinemas?
Well, we've got Suicide Squad, so we'll probably have a big one for that one, spoiler review and all that.
In the next maybe 40 minutes, I guess.
We record a lot of pods at once.
And out on DVD, Elysian.
I accidentally missed that one.
Yeah, oh shit, yeah, me too. Well, don't pick that one up.
Also, next week we have Sausage Party.
Yeah,
yes,
we do.
correct, yeah.
So
it's out in 2 weeks.
We'll probably get rid of Suicide Squad in about 5 minutes next week, and then we'll go deep into detail for Sausage Party.
Yep.
So see you next, guys.
One deep, boys.
See you next week, is what I meant to say. Stop interrupting me.